Let me start with a simple truth. Your attitude is everything. It's the way you see the world, and it shapes your journey in ways you might not even notice. Think about it. When you wake up each day, you get to choose how you're going to tackle it. Will you embrace the day with excitement, or will you let negativity mess with your perspective? Your attitude affects how you deal with setbacks, how you connect with others, and in the end, how you go after your dreams. It's not just about having a sunny outlook. Is all about creating a mindset that brings success your way. People are naturally attracted to positivity, and when you radiate confidence and strength, you unlock opportunities that might have felt out of reach. Success isn't just given to you, it comes from the way you think, what you do, and your strong belief in your own potential. Keep in mind, if you want to be successful, you've got to take the leap. There's no shortcut. When you do take that leap, your parachute might not open immediately, but if you don't jump, you'll never know. If you feel safe, you'll never grow. Remember, your reality is yours. Stop wasting time comparing it to someone else's while doing nothing about your own. You need to develop a growth mindset first. This means seeing challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for personal growth. Instead of fearing failure, accept it as a normal part of learning. Every successful person has dealt with rejection and setbacks, but the key is they didn't let those moments define them. They used them to push forward. Those experiences can really drive your determination and improve your skills. It's super important to have a solid support network. The people you hang out with can greatly affect your ability to bounce back. Look for mentors, friends, and colleagues who inspire you, challenge you, and believe in what you can achieve. When you're facing tough times, reach out to them for support and encouragement. Opening up about your struggles can lighten the load and give you fresh perspectives you might not have thought of on your own. Being kind to yourself is really important for bouncing back. It's easy to start beating yourself up when things don't go as planned, but try to be gentle with yourself. Recognize when you're feeling let down or frustrated, but don't let those feelings turn into self-doubt. Remember, everyone messes up and faces challenges. Treat yourself with the same care and understanding you'd give to a friend in a tough spot. Another great approach is to build your emotional toolbox. This means finding coping mechanisms that work for you. Some people find comfort in physical activities like running, yoga, or just going for a walk. Others might lean towards creative outlets like writing, painting, or making music. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing, can help you center yourself when things get stressful. The idea is to have a set of strategies ready for when challenges come your way, so you can process your emotions and refocus. Resilience isn't just about dealing with immediate challenges, means recognizing that setbacks are usually just temporary. Keep your long-term goals in sight and remember that every challenge is just a piece of your bigger journey. This mindset can help you stay motivated and focused, even when things get rough. Embracing a growth mindset is one of the most impactful things you can do on your path to success. According to psychologist Carol Dweck, a growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed. This perspective is all about hard work and dedication, which is really different from a fixed mindset where people think their talents can't change. To really adopt a growth mindset, you need to realize that challenges aren't something to be scared of, but rather something to embrace. When you hit a roadblock, look at it as a chance to learn and improve instead of avoiding tough tasks. Tackle them with curiosity and remember that struggling is a key part of growing. Every time you face a challenge, Build your skills and toughness to get ready for even bigger challenges ahead. Sticking with it is a key part of having a growth mindset. It's totally normal to feel down when things don't go as planned, but successful people know that keeping at it is crucial. When you hit a bump in the road, remember it's just part of the journey. Get used to pushing through tough times, because sticking it out can often lead to big breakthroughs. Every little step forward counts, no matter how small. Focus on making progress instead of feeling overwhelmed. Don't feel jealous when someone else reaches their goals. Instead, let their success inspire you. Remember, their achievements don't take away from your potential. They show that success is possible. Changing how you think about this turns competition into teamwork, making a space where everyone can succeed. Journaling or just taking time to reflect can help you figure out what worked, what didn't, and why. This habit not only helps you learn, but also lets you keep track of your progress. Track your progress by keeping a record of your journey. This way, you can celebrate how far you've come and notice any patterns in your thoughts and actions that might need some tweaking. Look for new skills to learn, take courses, read a lot, and get involved in activities that push your thinking. The world is always changing, and having a growth mindset means being flexible and open to learning throughout your life. Stay curious, ask questions, and keep seeking knowledge. By adopting a growth mindset, you set yourself up for success. Personal professional development changes how you tackle challenges, see failure, and celebrate success, putting you on track to reach your full potential. Practicing self-discipline is key. It's about controlling your urges, staying focused on your goals, and pushing through tough times even when you're not feeling motivated. Self-discipline isn't just about avoiding distractions. It's about creating habits that align with what you want and value. Let's start building that. Self-discipline begins with setting clear and specific goals. If your goals are vague, your actions will be too. Figure out exactly what you want to achieve and break those goals down into actionable steps. For example, if you want to get fit, be specific about what that means, like working out 3 times a week or running a certain distance. Clear goals give you direction and a roadmap for your efforts. Having a routine can help reduce decision fatigue and keep you focused. Try to establish daily or weekly habits. Setting goals gives you a structure to work better. This could mean carving out specific times for work, exercise, or personal growth. The more consistent you are with your routines, the easier it gets to stick to them, even on days when you're not feeling super motivated. Having someone to keep you accountable is really important too. Share your goals with someone you trust, like a mentor, friend, or family member. When you have someone checking in on you, you're more likely to stay on track. Progress updates can really boost your motivation and give you support. Knowing someone else cares about your success can seriously impact how disciplined you are. Take some time to think about why your goals are important to you and what pushes you to chase them. Keeping your why in mind helps you stay focused, especially when things get tough. Jot down your motivations and check back on them often to keep the bigger picture in view. Plus, being mindful is super important and really helps with self-discipline. Just being aware of your thoughts and feelings can make a big difference. When you feel like putting things off or getting sidetracked, take a moment to think about your goals. Ask yourself if what you're doing right now is really what you want. Being mindful can help you make better choices and take control of your actions. Self-discipline often means pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and tackling challenges, whether it's getting up early to work out or spending time on a project you've been meaning to tackle. Don't ignore the fact that feeling uncomfortable means you're growing. By tackling these challenges, you become stronger and improve your self-discipline over time. Practicing self-discipline isn't just about having willpower. It's about creating habits and systems that help you succeed. When you set clear goals, establish routines, hold yourself accountable, and lean into discomfort, you build the self-discipline you need to reach your dreams. Being proactive is a powerful attitude that distinguishes successful people. Aside from people who just go with the flow, being proactive means stepping up and thinking ahead about challenges before they come up, instead of just waiting for chances to show up. Proactive folks look for ways to carve out their own paths. This mindset lets you take charge of your life, instead of letting outside things control what you do. To develop a proactive attitude, start by pinpointing parts of your life where you can take more initiative, whether it's in your job or personal life. When it comes to relationships or self-improvement, ask yourself what goals you want to hit and what steps you can take today to get closer to them. By clearly defining your objectives, you set yourself up to take action. Get into the habit of planning ahead. Make short-term and long-term plans that lay out what you need to do to achieve your goals. Break these plans down into manageable tasks and set deadlines for each one. By staying organized, you reduce the chances of being caught off guard by unexpected obstacles or last-minute issues. Having a solid plan boosts your confidence to face challenges directly. Instead of getting stuck on what went wrong or feeling overwhelmed, concentrate on how to fix the issue. Ask yourself what your options are and think up possible solutions. This proactive mindset changes your outlook from feeling like a victim to feeling empowered, letting you take control of the situation. Anticipate any obstacles that might come up and think about how you could tackle them. Being proactive helps you get ready ahead of time, so you're not caught off guard when problems pop up. By spotting potential issues early, you can come up with backup plans that make it easier to deal with tough situations. People who are proactive are curious and eager to learn from their own experiences and from others. They go to workshops, read books, and connect with mentors to pick up tips that can boost their decision-making skills. The more you learn, the better prepared you'll be to see what's coming. Facing challenges and grabbing opportunities is key. General work is super important for being proactive. I've built and kept relationships with people who can support, advise, and collaborate with me. When you connect with others in your field or community, you open up new doors for opportunities and resources. Being proactive in networking means reaching out, chatting with people, and nurturing those relationships to help you reach your goals. Having a proactive mindset means knowing you have the power to make things happen. Take charge of your situation and don't just blame outside factors for where you're at. Think about what you can change to get the results you want. Owning your choices makes you more responsible for your success. Being proactive means being aware of what's going on around you. Mindfulness helps you spot opportunities as they come up, so you can jump on them quickly. By staying in the moment, you'll be better at noticing when you need to take action instead of just waiting around. Waiting for things to happen is different from taking charge of your life. If you have a proactive attitude, it changes how you tackle your goals and face challenges. It's all about planning ahead, looking for solutions, predicting problems, and owning your choices. By doing this, you give yourself the power to shape the future you want. Keeping a solution-focused mindset is key to getting through obstacles and reaching success. Instead of getting stuck on problems, a solution-oriented person actively seeks out answers when challenges come up. Look for ways to tackle the problem instead of getting stuck in negativity or frustration. Shift your mindset to be solution-oriented. When you hit a challenge, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What can I do about this?" This simple change in thinking helps you be more proactive and gives you the power to take action. Remember that challenges are just part of the journey, and facing them with a positive attitude can make a big difference. Lastly, make sure to practice critical thinking. When you spot a problem, take a moment to really dig into it. What's causing it? What else is playing a part? By getting to the bottom of it, you can come up with smarter and more focused solutions. This way of thinking stops you from jumping to conclusions or choosing quick fixes that might not really solve the issue. Another great way to keep a solution-focused mindset is to brainstorm. When you're faced with a challenge, gather your ideas and make a list of possible solutions. Solutions spark creativity, so don't hold back on your ideas. Nothing is too out there at this point. Let yourself think freely. You might come up with innovative solutions you wouldn't have considered otherwise. Once you have a list, check each option for how doable it is and the impact it could have. Working together can also boost your problem-solving approach, so don't be shy about getting input from others. Chatting about challenges with colleagues, mentors, or friends can give you new perspectives and ideas you might not have thought of on your own. Having different perspectives helps build teamwork and a shared sense of responsibility when tackling problems. Focus on what you can control. Even though many challenges come from things you can't change, there are always parts you can manage. Find those and put your energy into them. This not only lessens feelings of helplessness, but also gives you the power to take real steps toward a solution. Set realistic expectations for yourself. Remember that not every issue will be solved quickly or easily. Sometimes finding the right answer takes time, patience, and perseverance. By accepting this, you can stay committed to solving the issue, even when things feel like they're moving slowly. Celebrate the small wins along the way. Each little step toward a solution counts, no matter how minor. Recognizing and appreciating these milestones keeps you motivated and reinforces the belief that you're making progress. This positive vibe boosts your commitment to staying focused on finding a solution. Work on your mindset and be resilient when things don't go as planned. Not every solution will pan out, and that's totally fine. Instead of seeing failure as a loss, think of it as a chance to learn. Figure out what went wrong, tweak your approach, and keep pushing ahead. This resilience is key to staying focused on solutions instead of getting bogged down by problems. Create a positive vibe around you by surrounding yourself with people who also have a solution-oriented mindset. The energy and attitude of those around you matter. You can really change how you see things by hanging out with people who are all about finding solutions and growing. When you do that, you're more likely to start thinking the same way. Asking for feedback is super important for both personal and professional growth. It helps you see how you're doing, understand different viewpoints, and figure out where you can get better. Embracing feedback creates a vibe of ongoing learning and helps you sharpen your skills, which is key to being successful. So, if you want to get good at seeking feedback, just go for it. Start by figuring out who to talk to. Look for people with the right knowledge and experience that relates to your goals. Mentors, colleagues, supervisors, or even peers who can give you honest feedback. Their insights can help you spot things you might be missing and offer perspectives you hadn't thought about. When you ask for feedback, be clear about what you want to know. Instead of just asking vague questions like, "How do I do this?" try to frame your questions to get more helpful answers. For example, you might ask what specific areas you think I can improve in my presentation, or if you can give examples of where my analysis didn't quite hit the mark. This targeted coach really encourages detailed and actionable feedback. Be open and ready to take in the feedback you get. Listen actively without getting defensive. Remember, feedback isn't a personal attack, it's a chance to grow. Acknowledge the perspective they're sharing with you and take a moment to think about the information before you respond. Being open like this shows a lot. Being mature and wanting to get better means asking follow-up questions to clear up anything that doesn't make sense. If feedback feels a bit fuzzy or you're not sure how to act on it, ask for more details. Talking it over not only helps you grasp the feedback, but also shows the person giving it that you appreciate their thoughts. After you get the feedback, make a plan based on what you learned. Pinpoint specific things you can do to tackle the areas that need work. Getting better at something means setting goals, signing up for training, or finding extra resources to improve your skills. When you turn feedback into actual actions, you show you're serious about growing personally. Try to create regular opportunities for feedback instead of just waiting for formal reviews. Keep the conversation going with people around you. Regular check-ins help build a culture where communication is open and feedback is shared easily. This proactive approach lets you make changes on the fly, helping you improve even more. Always remember that feedback can come in all kinds of ways, both good and bad. While constructive criticism is super important, don't forget how valuable positive feedback is too. Recognizing what you're doing right helps strengthen your skills and builds your confidence. Celebrate those wins, but also keep your eyes on where you can improve. Make sure to create a safe space for feedback for yourself and others. Encourage a vibe where feedback is viewed as a helpful tool for growth. Instead of being a source of stress, when people feel comfortable sharing their thoughts, the feedback gets better and everyone gains from the insights shared. Take some time to think about the feedback you get over time and regularly check how you've used those suggestions and what effect they've had on your performance. This reflection not only shows your commitment to growing, but also helps you keep track of your progress and celebrate your improvements. Taking care of your passion is key to finding fulfillment and success in both your personal and professional life. Your professional life really thrives on passion, which drives your motivation, creativity, and resilience. It's super important to stay connected to what excites you. When you dive into what you love, you tap into your potential and carve out genuine, fulfilling paths to success. To start nurturing that passion, take some time to figure out what truly interests you. Think about your hobbies or activities that make you lose track of time and remember the moments in your life when you felt the happiest. Think about the times when you felt really alive or totally engaged. What were you doing then? Figuring out these moments can help you understand what you're really passionate about. Once you know what those passions are, make sure to set aside time for them. Life gets hectic, and it's easy to put your interests on the back burner for responsibilities. So, try to make a real effort to squeeze in some time in your schedule for things that inspire you. Whether it's spending a few hours a week on a hobby, signing up for a class, or just letting yourself daydream about what you love, it's important to make that time for yourself. Focusing on these moments is super important. Surround yourself with people who get you and share your interests. Joining clubs, groups, or online communities can really help keep you motivated and supported. Connecting with others who are into the same stuff can lead to fresh ideas, encouragement, and chances to work together. This sense of community will keep you inspired and dedicated to what you love. Don't hesitate to try new things related to your passion. Sometimes branching out a little can lead to great discoveries. Interest can lead to surprising discoveries. If you love writing, why not try out different genres like poetry, fiction, or blogging? Exploring these can really deepen your understanding and improve your skills, opening up new paths for growth. Plus, setting goals related to your passion can keep you focused and motivated, whether it's finishing a project, joining a competition, or hitting a specific milestone. Having clear goals gives you something to work towards. Break your goals down into smaller, manageable steps so you can celebrate your progress along the way. This structured approach helps keep your passion alive and stops it from feeling overwhelming. Look for resources that can help you develop your passion further. Books, online courses, workshops, and seminars are great for expanding your knowledge and skills. Investing in your growth not only boosts your abilities, but also strengthens your commitment to your passion. The more you learn and grow, the more you'll be. Stay curious and open-minded about your interests. Passion really grows when you explore and discover new things. Keep a mindset of lifelong learning, always looking to improve your skills. This curiosity can open up new insights, techniques, and connections that make your experience even richer. Be ready for challenges. Nurturing your passion takes perseverance, especially when you hit obstacles or setbacks. That's key. Develop a strong mindset and remember why you're passionate about what you do. See failures as chances to learn and don't let temporary setbacks kill your vibe. Take time to think about your passion and its place in your life. Are you still as excited about it as you used to be? Are there things you want to change or dive deeper into? Regularly checking in on your passion helps keep it meaningful and fulfilling. This ongoing reflection lets you stay connected, stay adaptable, and keep your passion alive. Building real connections and making a positive impact in your personal and work life means being empathetic. Empathy helps you connect with people on a deeper level and see things from their perspective. When you practice empathy, it boosts teamwork and creates a supportive environment where everyone feels valued. To start being more empathetic, begin by really listening to others. It's not just about hearing the words, it's about really being there and involved in the conversation. Focus on the person speaking without cutting them off or thinking about your reply while they're talking. Show that you genuinely care about what they're feeling and experiencing, and use both words and body language to show you're listening. Simple things like nodding or making eye contact can really help. Ask open-ended questions that invite them to share more about their thoughts and feelings instead of just giving yes or no answers. Questions can really help spark deeper conversations. For example, you might ask, "How did that situation make you feel?" Or, "What were you thinking at that time?" This way, you not only get a better idea of their perspective, but also show that you really care about what they went through. Try to put yourself in their shoes when someone shares their feelings or experiences. Take a moment to think about how you would feel if you were in their situation. This little mental exercise can help you understand them better. Understanding people's emotions and motivations helps us realize that everyone has their own struggles. This builds compassion and humility, letting us connect with others on a more human level. It's important to be aware of our own flaws and biases. It's easy to project our experiences onto others, but that can get in the way of truly empathizing. Recognize your biases and try to face each situation with an open mind. This mindset encourages a better understanding of different perspectives and experiences, which makes life richer. Your interactions should involve kindness and support. Little gestures can really make a big difference in building empathy. Whether it's helping someone out, sending a nice message, or just checking in on a friend, these actions show you care about their well-being. When people feel appreciated and supported, they're more likely to return that empathy, which creates a positive cycle of connection. Try to understand what's going on behind others' actions and feelings. Often, their behavior is shaped by a bunch of different factors. Getting to know someone's personal experiences, cultural background, and the situations they're dealing with can really help you respond with more kindness and understanding. Encourage open conversations where everyone feels safe to share their thoughts and feelings without worrying about being judged. Create an atmosphere of respect and inclusivity so that diverse voices are heard and appreciated. This kind of openness builds empathy among team members and encourages them to work together better. Innovation is all about looking back at your own experiences and challenges. When you share your vulnerabilities, it creates a safe space for others to open up too. Talking about your struggles makes you relatable and shows that everyone has their own battles. This kind of mutual understanding builds stronger relationships and helps empathy grow. Think about getting involved with communities or causes that expand your perspective. Volunteering or taking part in social initiatives lets you experience different viewpoints and lives. By diving into these experiences, you really broaden your horizon. By being in different environments, you can really get what challenges other people are dealing with, which helps you be more empathetic. It's also important to practice self-empathy. Acknowledge that you have feelings and struggles that deserve some compassion too. When you understand and accept your own emotions, it sets you up to empathize better with others. This self-awareness helps you have more genuine and understanding relationships. By building empathy, you end up forming stronger connections with the people around you, a place where everyone feels listened to, appreciated, and supported. This dedication to understanding and kindness not only strengthens your relationships, but also helps build a more inclusive and friendly community. Staying curious is super important for both personal and professional growth. Curiosity pushes you to explore, ask questions, and try new things, keeping your mind active and open to learning. It helps you broaden your perspective, sparks creativity, and improves your problem-solving skills. In a world that's always changing, having a curious mindset is key to adapting and thriving. To cultivate curiosity, start by embracing a sense of wonder. Look at everyday situations like a learner. Don't just take things at face value. Ask yourself what else there is to discover. This attitude will push you to dig deeper, investigate more, and find the reasons behind what you see. Make lifelong learning a habit and seek out new knowledge regularly. Whether it's reading books, going to workshops, or taking online courses, check out topics that aren't usually your thing to get a wider view of the world. Staying committed to learning keeps your mind sharp and exposes you to different viewpoints that can boost your critical thinking. Ask questions, lots of them. Get into the habit of being curious about the world around you. When you're in conversations, don't be afraid to dig a little deeper with follow-up questions instead of just skimming the surface. Digging into the details by asking questions like, how did you come to that conclusion? Or, what challenges did you face? Can lead to deeper insights and encourage real conversations. Embrace new experiences. Step out of your comfort zone and try things you've never done before. Whether it's taking a different route to work, trying a new type of food, or joining a workshop on something you don't know much about, these experiences can spark curiosity and fuel your desire to learn. Each new experience has the potential to learn something valuable and open up your perspective by hanging out with a diverse group of people. Talk to folks from different backgrounds, cultures, and professions. These interactions will give you fresh viewpoints and ideas, making you see the world in a richer way. By hearing other people's stories and experiences, you'll build empathy and gain insights that make you question your assumptions and think more broadly. Keep an open mind. Being curious means letting go of preconceptions and being ready to explore new ideas. Try not to jump to conclusions or brush off information just because it doesn't fit your current beliefs. Instead, approach new ideas with curiosity. Being open-minded helps you take in new info better and gives you a deeper understanding of complicated subjects. Make it a habit to think about your experiences regularly. Take some time to figure out what you've learned from different situations and how they connect to what you care about. Journaling can be a great way to reflect on this. Just write about your thoughts. Thinking about your experiences helps you understand things better and keeps your curiosity about the world alive. It also lets you see how you've grown and where you want to learn more. Get involved with communities that are all about curiosity. Join forums, discussion groups, or clubs that share your interests. Being part of a community that values curiosity pushes you to dive deep into topics and share what you learn with others. This kind of collaborative environment encourages a spirit of inquiry and support. Making learning more fun and sparking curiosity happens when you have a playful attitude. It's all about trying new things and exploring without worrying about messing up. Those slip-ups can actually teach you a lot. Embrace learning with joy and excitement, turning it into an exciting adventure. By staying curious, you not only grow as a person, but also develop a lifelong passion for learning. This commitment to exploring new things opens up a world of opportunities. Fresh ideas, experiences, and opportunities can really spice up your life in so many ways. Taking care of your mental health is super important for living a happy and successful life. It impacts everything we do, shaping our thoughts, feelings, and actions. When we focus on our mental well-being, we boost our resilience, creativity, and overall ability to handle life's ups and downs. Committing to mental health isn't just about fixing problems when they pop up. It's also about building a strong foundation for the long haul. Get your emotions and mind straight so you can focus on your mental well-being. Start a daily self-care routine. Self-care includes things that look after your physical, emotional, and mental health. This could be stuff like meditation, working out, journaling, or just taking time to enjoy a hobby. Adding these activities to your daily life helps you recharge and keeps you balanced with all the demands of everyday life. Mindfulness is also super important for taking care of your mental state. Being mindful is all about staying in the moment and noticing your thoughts and feelings without judging them. Things like deep breathing, meditation, or even just taking a mindful walk can help you feel more centered and less stressed. By practicing mindfulness, you give yourself room to sort through your emotions, which can really boost your mental clarity and emotional strength. Also, make sure to set healthy boundaries in your relationships and commitments. It's key to know your limits and express them clearly. Setting boundaries with others helps you avoid burnout and gives you the time and energy to take care of your mental health. Learning to say no to things that drain you lets you save your energy for what really counts. Make it a habit to check in on your emotions. Take a moment to see how you're feeling. Are there specific things stressing you out? Knowing your emotional state helps you pinpoint where you need to focus. You might need to tweak a few things, whether you're looking for professional help or just changing up your lifestyle. Being aware of your emotional needs is super important for taking care of your mental health. It's crucial to connect with others and build a support network because those social connections really matter. Hanging out with friends, family, or support groups gives you a sense of belonging. Sharing your experiences and feelings with others helps create empathy and can lighten your emotional burden, so make it a point to do that. Take care of your relationships because they're super important when things get tough. If you need it, don't hesitate to reach out to a therapist or counselor to chat about your mental health. There's no shame in that. A professional can give you helpful tips and strategies to deal with challenges, boost your coping skills, and improve your overall well-being. Asking for help shows strength and is a key step in keeping your mental health in check. Also, make sure to get some physical activity into your routine. Getting into a regular exercise routine is great for your body and your mind. When you work out, your body releases endorphins, which are like natural mood boosters. Whether it's taking a walk, doing some yoga, or playing a sport, find something you love and make it a habit. Also, try to cut out negative stuff in your life, like toxic people or stressful news. Surrounding yourself with positive vibes and uplifting content can really improve how you feel. Just be aware of what you let into your life. Surround yourself with people who inspire and support you, and make sure your online presence reflects positive and uplifting messages. Get involved in creative activities that let you express yourself, whether that's painting, writing, making music, or anything else. Doing these things can really help you unwind and process your emotions, giving you a great way to reflect and discover more about yourself. Focus on who you are. Being thankful can really change how you think and improve your overall well-being. Think about keeping a gratitude journal where you write down things you're grateful for every day. This easy habit helps you stay positive and reminds you of the good stuff in your life, even when things get tough. Getting enough sleep is super important for your mental health. It affects your mood, how well you think, and your ability to bounce back. So, set up a bedtime routine that helps you sleep well and make sure you're giving your body the rest it needs. To function at your best, getting enough sleep is super important for taking care of yourself. When you focus on your mental well-being, you set yourself up for a healthier, more balanced life. This dedication to looking after your mental health helps you tackle challenges, go after what you love, and keep strong relationships. Being real and true to yourself is key for finding personal happiness and building genuine connections with others. Embrace your values, beliefs, and who you are without trying to impress anyone. When you live genuinely, you build self-confidence and inspire others to do the same, creating an environment of honesty and openness. To start being more authentic, take some time for self-reflection. Figure out what really matters to you, what you're passionate about, and what makes you stand out. Journaling can be a great way to dig into your thoughts and feelings in a safe space. By figuring out who you are, you lay the groundwork for living your truth. Accept yourself. Nobody's perfect, and it's totally fine to own your flaws. When you embrace yourself, imperfections and all, you can show your real self to the world. This kind of self-acceptance brings a sense of freedom and takes away the stress of trying to fit into what society expects or pretending to be someone else. Be open and honest, because authenticity flourishes when honesty is appreciated. Open up about how you feel with the people around you, even if it feels awkward. Being honest about your emotions helps build trust and deeper connections. When you show your true self, people are more likely to be real with you too, which creates a nice cycle of openness. Make sure to set boundaries that match who you really are. It's important to protect your time and energy to stay true to yourself. Don't hesitate to say no to things that don't vibe with your values or just wear you out. Setting healthy boundaries shows that you value yourself and your needs, and it lets others know you respect who you are. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and appreciate you for being you. Being around those who encourage you to be real helps strengthen your own identity. Look for relationships where you feel safe to share your true thoughts and feelings without worrying about being judged. These kinds of connections create a supportive space where you can really thrive as your true self. Embrace your vulnerability as a strength, not a weakness. Being authentic means being honest about your feelings, experiences, and struggles. Letting yourself be vulnerable helps you connect more deeply with others because it encourages empathy and understanding. When you show your true self, you're being brave, and that can inspire others to do the same. Just be aware of social pressures and what others expect from you. It's easy to get wrapped up in how people see you or wanting to fit in. Recognize that. Focus on being true to yourself instead of seeking approval from others. This takes regular self-reflection and the guts to question societal norms that don't match your values. Get involved in things that you're passionate about. Doing what you love lets your true self come out. Whether it's a creative project, volunteering, or growing in your career, engaging in activities that make you happy strengthens your authenticity. These experiences not only make your life better, but also help you connect with others. Surround yourself with like-minded people who get your vibe. Instead of comparing yourself to others, appreciate what makes you unique. Recognizing your strengths and what you bring to the table helps build a positive self-image and keeps you true to yourself. Celebrate your journey and know that just being you adds value to the world. Learn to bounce back when faced with criticism or rejection. Remember, not everyone will appreciate your authenticity, and that's okay. Sure. Here's the translation. Hey, I get it. Your true self might not click with everyone, but that doesn't mean you're any less valuable. Build up some toughness and learn to separate who you are from what others think. This kind of resilience helps you stay genuine no matter what people say. Be patient with yourself as you work towards being authentic. Embracing your true self is a journey that keeps evolving. It's totally normal to face challenges and setbacks. Just give yourself the space to grow and change. Realizing that being authentic isn't a one-time thing, but a constant journey of figuring yourself out and expressing who you are helps you build stronger connections with yourself and with others. When you commit to being true to yourself, it not only makes your life better, but also encourages the people around you to embrace their own authenticity.